Hi neighbors, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Neighbors. It is I, Jerry Ellen. And in today's video, we're doing Sunday supper and we're gonna make Lipton Onion roasted potatoes and we're gonna make Dijon or mustard bake pork chops. So we're gonna start off with our potatoes. You can choose to peel them or not. I chose to peel potatoes. You pick like 5-6 medium potatoes and you can quarter them or you can cut them any size that you like, so long as they're all relatively the same size so they cook basically the same time. My oven is preheating to 400. I have a 9x13 casserole dish here. Mine were small potatoes, kind of on the smaller side, so I needed more. Just so you can cover your pan. Now, 1/4 cup of butter. I'm going to melt it in the microwave. So there's my 1/4 cup melted butter, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, package of onion soup mix, a teaspoon of basil, and a teaspoon of oregano. Give that a good mix. And I'm going to coat the potatoes really well in this. Set that aside while my oven is still heating up. Now, pork chops. They were small, boneless pork chops that I pounded out with the flat side of my mallet here to get them a little thin, just to make them a little larger looking. And I cut a little slit or two on the fatty part just so that it doesn't curl up while it's cooking. So they're all, I'll add pepper to the potatoes actually too before I put them in. Now I'm going to salt and pepper these. Wash my hands first. I'm not going to salt the potatoes because the onion soup mix is kind of salty already. Pepper on those. And I'll put some salt on these. I'm going to coat them with some mustard. You can use regular mustard. I'm going to use some Dijon. Use whatever your preference. A few tablespoons I'm going to use. I have, I think 8 or 9 chops in here. So a few tablespoons. One's a regular mustard. One second, I'm going to get it. I have some seasoned Italian breadcrumbs and a teaspoon of our basil and oregano I'm going to add. There's other stuff too I'm going to add. I know they're already seasoned, but I'm just amping it up a little. A few more parsley flakes. And what's that carry on, honey? Some Parmesan. Double a tablespoon. Oil up the pan a bit. Wash my hands and get my doggy in a second. There you go. Wash my hands again. Coat these. It's all right here, yet, you're right there. I know, my back's turned to you. You can't see pork chops. So these are going to go in the oven, of course, that's where they're going to cook. But every so often, I'm going to take the potatoes out and give them a toss in the mixture, just so that they cook the way that we want them to. And I'll let you know how much time each of these took. Okay, neighbors, my drink that I'm making this week to go with supper is, if you can find Hawaiian Punch in your stores, then get yourself some Hawaiian Punch. Our stores I cannot seem to find, haven't seen it in ages. However, I just got punch, like Minute Maid, frozen punch that I made up. So equal parts of ginger ale in with your fruit punch or Hawaiian punch. All right, neighbors, my Harrietta is ready to have her din-dins. We're just waiting for the rest of the family. Now, here's our potatoes. Don't they look good? And our pork chops. I did flip them over partway through of the cook time. These both took about 45 minutes to get fork tender and a bit crispy on the potatoes and for them to be nice and browned. And you want the internal temperature of your pork chops to be around 145 or so. And we're having that with our juice, of course, and we have some peas. And I made a cucumber and tomato salad with some feta, and I made an Italian dressing with that. Okay, so there's that. Now, Harrietta's gonna start without us here. She's a bit hungry. Put a potato on with my, there we have it. You want some? There you go. Hot. She likes to think I'm giving her some. Smells good. My mom used to make these back in the day. And there's our pork chop. A little bit of Dijon coming through, just a hint of it, and crispy, and the breadcrumbs, everything. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna get to our supper. We'll have to have a proper kind of setup one of these times. We could all sit down around and chat around the table, all of us together. And peace, love, God bless. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye.